that was one of the longest and spaghettied drives I've ever had up through the mountains here. But as you can see behind me, we're at Furusato Fukiya, red hidden village of Okayama. So, you know, how about we go and check it out? I'm pretty sure it's going to be wonderful. And I think it's one of the only villages in Japan that has kind of like a color to it. Ooh, it's the red village, right? And I brought my wife and dogs as well, so we're all going to enjoy this little time together. The trip up here was literally like 2-hour drive. Holy shit. So I'm going to keep my voice pretty low while I'm here. You know, be respectful. Just listen to this. There are no sounds, so I don't want to be the only cause of commotion here today.
Just today, huh, fatty? As if I'm always the cause of commotion. Anyways, Furusato Fukiya village is originally a mining town and used to be a prosperous one at that. The wealthy merchants that lived here back in the day, you know, back in the 17th century, decided that they should make an old school type of homeowners association where everyone had to make their buildings the same color after the iron oxide pigment Bengara that they got plenty of as a byproduct from mining copper. As well as having bronze-colored roof tiles to tell everyone, yes, we mine this shit and we're well off for it. What are you gonna do about it? The town of rich merchants brought in carpenters and tile layers from Shimane prefecture to have them haul the tiles and wood all the way from Shimane to Okayama. That's this far, according to Google. Imagine back in the day. No car? Goddamn. And here I am complaining about a 2-hour drive where I may or may not have dozed off in the car while my wife was driving. Silly me! The part of Shimane was back then called Sekishu, which, fittingly enough, they named these bronze-tinted roof tiles after. Good on them to make it into the history books. Furusato Fukiya has many old-school shops selling red-tinted everything, and even a closed post office. This is a very sleepy town with not much stress. That is, until...
I think there's a bus coming up through these extremely tight spaces. That's absolutely crazy. So far, the vibes here are immaculate. It feels like I've been transported back in time into a red village of the samurai years or something. For a tourist attraction, there's not that many people here, unsurprisingly. All I see up this way is 2 old guys just chilling outside. But it's so quiet here, so I don't wanna. I think it's my ADHD. Like I kind of want to scream when it's loud, just to break the silence. But I'm gonna be an adult and not do that this time. Anyways, this place has such a vibe. Holy.
The town was designated an important preservation district for groups of historic buildings in 1977. Then in 2020 it was designated a Japan Heritage Site. The town just keeps winning. I know I'm saying vibes a lot, okay, and you'll just get it if you visit. It's quiet, chill, nice, clean, and you really get a sense of oldness like you do whenever you visit historical sites. Speaking of vibes, exploring a random forest shrine way up in the mountains of West Japan, now that's a vibe.
I just found a hidden shrine I'm gonna take a look at. Get me in. So dogs aren't usually allowed into the shrines, so my wife has to wait like down there with the dogs. But holy vibes in here, dude. Dark forest, a little bit misty, cool lanterns, huge uphill road, so I'm getting winded because I'm fat. This is great. I feel like I'm in a video game. Now this is probably one of my favorite things about like rural Japan in general, is that you can just find like hidden shrines like this. 10 out of 10, baby. So of course I'm going to go up here and see what's up on the top, because why not? But it's getting darker the further in I go, and I've seen enough of anime to believe that there's probably something in there that will eat my soul. But I'm a Viking, so I'm gonna be tough anyways.
Exploring some old shrines is probably one of my favorite things to do in Japan. You always get rewarded with some beautiful architecture and just the serenity of being in an ancient holy place, says this Norwegian atheist. This particular shrine, as I'm going to say on camera in just a second, was built for the miners and merchants of the village as a place of prayer where they'd pray for good fortune while mining the copper. That means they are in the Black Forest part of the game called Valheim. So if you understand that reference, let me know in the comments.
I do think that this is a shrine for good luck while harvesting copper. I think the entirety of Furusato village had like a copper industry or bronze. I'm not really sure. I didn't do too much research before I came here. And you know, I'll let me in the future with the voiceover do that, because I like to experience things without any sort of what's it called, expectation. Yeah, it's called expectations management, boys. That's what it is. All in all, pretty cool shrine back here. The walk up these stairs was kind of a little bit harsh. I haven't eaten today as usual because I'm doing fasting, so I'm kind of woozy. But it is what it is. Worth it though. Like, look at this. Look at this view. How insane. Maybe it looks darker because I have sunglasses on, but this is kind of dope, dude. Now I gotta go find the dogs and the wife, and we'll continue rummaging around the red village of Japan, baby. It was basically 5 degrees colder in there in the thick forest temple than it is out here in the, you know, in the fresh air and the sun. And like I said, the air is kind of thick in here because it's like extremely rural and like a forest temple. Not from Ocarina of Time, because I don't have time to deal with paintings that come alive, or Ganondorf's painting version, right? Kotaruku! Yeah! Kotacha! Ah, 帰ってきたよ! Aren't you so cute? Hi, Kotara. Hi. Okay, now you want to run away? Mi-chan. Mi-chan, ike. He's so cute. Hi, Sarah-chan. No. You're not going into the temple, Doug. We're going here because we're going to see more of the red village. Gotta go consult the map a little bit because I am lost. We did the main street, we did the super secret hidden temple. Now what else? I've seen online that people can use like 2 hours here. We've been here 30 minutes and I feel like I've seen everything. So we're gonna explore yet another shrine, but this shrine is like in the middle of Furusato village. Just gotta say, the view here, absolutely marvelous. Spectacular even. And I gotta apologize again for wearing sunglasses while I'm doing a video. I know some people don't like that. Now the thing is, I have Nordic eyes and the burning sun will make me look like this all the time. So what do you prefer? Do you prefer this or this? Right? This is cooler, this is better. Thank you. There's something so cool about these like old shrines. They kind of look like a stabbur, if you know what that is. Any Scandinavians will know, it kind of looks like a mini stabbur, where we smoke our meats for our deli platters. So now we're going up to another point of interest here, which is the old elementary school of Furusato village. And if I was a betting man, I'd bet money on it being red or copper colored as well. Let's see if I'm right. I'm right.
Now what's interesting about this school is that it was the oldest wooden school building in use in Japan until 2012. It opened in 1873. That's like the cultural significance of it here. Nowadays though, it serves as kind of like a tourist center for people visiting Furusato Fukiya village, and it also has kind of a small little museum inside that we neglected to go to because it was kind of expensive, the entry fee, and we really don't care.
Like, all in all, not much to do here except for soak in the atmosphere, right? I saw some Google reviews, both from Japanese people and from foreigners who have been here, said that you can easily spend 2 hours here. I would say that was a goddamn lie. We've seen everything now in like 45 minutes. So I guess the extra hour is to like find a cafe here and sit down for an extremely overpriced meal. Welcome to the Red Village, motherfuckers. Haircut, henna color, shirodara, head spa, scalp treatment, and Reiki healing. Reiki healing? Give me a break, brother man. Well, I just had a Reiki master make me some Nepalese curry in the middle of the mountains in the Furusato village, Okayama. Kind of a surreal experience a little bit, but the curry slapped. I got one dal curry, you know, with the white lentils, and a chicken curry with some spicy paste and some rice. The only thing I have to complain about this delicious meal was that there was no naan. Where my bread at, man? I'm so white, I need bread with every single meal. I'm eating pasta, boom, give me a slice of toast, you know. But all in all, not too expensive either, so I can definitely recommend that if you're ever in Furusato Fukiya village, which probably you won't be, because this place is a fucking asshole to get to, especially if you don't have a car. If you don't rent a car, if you're staying in Okayama and you don't rent a car and you want to take a bus here, you need to take like 3 or 4 buses and the local express up here, like the bus as well. It's kind of hard to get to for an hour and a half of entertainment. So you're traveling more than you get entertained here. But still, you know, I don't regret going. Since my wife is driving, you know, so I can take a nap in the passenger seat. Life is good, boys. Life is good. Goodbye, Red Village. It was fun. The hidden Red Village. It sounds kind of like a Naruto thing, right, darling? You don't know Naruto? Well, yeah. You're one of many Japanese people who haven't watched that anime. I think it's more popular with us whiteys in the West than it is with Japanese people, but it's like Naruto, okay? When I say it, just believe me. So when this video is coming out, my Kurashige video will already be out. So that series is going to be called Kachi or Kachi ga aru, which means basically, is it worth it in Japanese? Where I go to places and I give you a rating at the end. So I will do that for this one as well. I just want to release this kind of like a J-vlog, you know. Woohoo, I'm doing everything on my channel, everything Japan, woohoo. So, you know, wait for it, because Kachigaru of the Red Village, Furusato, with how you can get here and how much time you're going to use and all that, all the specifics and how much it costs, will be out soon. Very nice. And since I was walking slowly, monologuing, my wife just ran away from me. Don't leave me, darling. Don't go. Holy shit, you can hear just that little power in my voice, you can hear it like everywhere, the echo. Oh my god. The Red Village, more like the Silent Village. I don't remember the YouTuber's name, but I used to watch a YouTuber when I was streaming like a few years ago. Watch this YouTuber who would do like a luxury jet and luxury cruises and stuff and review them, right? And what I always enjoyed, kind of because it's kind of silly, is that he had something he liked to call a loo review, where he would like review the toilets and, you know, in the airplanes, in the first class lounge and all that. So, how about I just copy him? Welcome to the fantastic loo review. There's an echo in here as well. Typical. Typical. I'm glad there's no people here, because that would be extremely awkward. Yes. Everybody fears this. Imagine if you need to take an emergency shit after you've eaten some Nepalese curry in the middle of countryside Japan, and then you get this. Come to think of it, I fasted all the way from yesterday. There's no hand dryer here, so I can't touch you yet. I fasted since yesterday, like from 5 p.m. And I ate now at 1 p.m. the most spicy, insane Nepalese curry ever, with 2 iced coffees. I probably should heed my wife's advice and just take a shit right now, but I don't have to. And she said, I'm not stopping if you have to, while we're on the way home. So pray for me, guys. Pray for me. And I have to give this loo a noise rating of 6 out of 10. It's the typical rural countryside toilet, where you can both urinate and defecate. There was no soap at the sink, nor was there any hand dryer. But nevertheless, we shall persevere, because I got antibacterial gel in the car so I will not put my penis bacteria all over the dogs and car. The wife will be fine with it though, she has touched it before. This has been the Lou review.